First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. They'll start on the ground with Genty. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Falcons are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Penix going to throw right away. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. In the middle, he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Hey, Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
The run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Come on, set.
Robinson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Well, it's clear they didn't have a lot of confidence in their ability to generate enough push inside. That's why they decided to attempt this run on the perimeter. But watch the speed and pursuit of this defense to string this ball out, and they're able to take them down for a loss.
Let's go. 60 Bison, cut 19. Go.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Plant. It's Penix. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. To start the drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Back to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Raider 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side, the 50-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Vegas.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 21. Good for a Raider 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Run out of the gun for Gentry. And the Raiders are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Genty. Try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the Falcons' 2-yard line.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Let's go. 70 Lion.
One more time with Genty. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TD.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Falcons 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Head the street. Head.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
Set. 60 by 6. 67 by 7.
From the gun, here is Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Max Crosby. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long.
Let's go now. Lightning 18. Warriors 70. Dragon 60.
Throwing is Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
On the set. Hey, hey, 18, check out.
On the give, it's Robinson. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Go!
Another run here for Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that long. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Go, Reed, go. Hawk 70, hawk, hawk, hawk.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
That's another Falcons first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal.
Here we go, side boys. 19.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Second and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Like California. Fresno. 18, Pioneer.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Cougar 19. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Penix on third down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. He'll work forward for a couple. Xavier Watts there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
The Las Vegas.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. To throw is Penix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
On 3rd down, Penix. He's going to dial up another deep ball. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown Atlanta. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's Coop for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Raiders 14.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. A return now from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Higgins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Las Vegas first down.
19.
A pistol look, and here's Genty. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Gain on the play. And it's third down.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's Booten. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They'll run with Genty. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. First down, Vegas.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Moving outside the pocket, he pulls it in around the 5. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver.
A second effort, and he is in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. That his second touchdown tonight. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We'll go play action now with Penix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. First down, Atlanta.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
19 tight.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. That is caught. What a throw. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Falcons 24, Raiders 21. Young Way Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Now, faking the give. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 50 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. Here's Genty. And he's got another one. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage.
Falcons 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, here is Penix. This throw pulled in by Pitts. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Max Crosby in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He fires downfield for Pitts. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A give, and here comes Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Makes the score Falcons 31, Raiders 28. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. ground, it's Genty. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 20, here's second and 8.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On the move, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game.
Falcons take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Give to Robinson from the pistol. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense can take this one with 1:51 to go.
40-yard line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. From the gun, it's Penix. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Mike, on the list of worst possible outcomes for this drive, that is certainly at the top. With this much time left, all you're looking to do is, one, maintain possession of the ball, and number two, run off as much clock as possible. Then disaster strikes. Not only do you turn the ball over, you let them take it back for 6, and now you find yourself coming back onto the field here in a minute, trailing with very little time left.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Here we go. 79 Broncos, 70 Lions.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll come up now for second down. Now Penix. Quick hitting slant there. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 37 yards. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete, and he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll run with Robinson, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Penix on 3rd down. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. They say it's 4th and inches.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Track him 60.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
35. Youngway Koo, the kickoff for Atlanta.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
Here's 2nd down.
60 Eagles,
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He'll let one go down the middle. I had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Set. Black, 95. Ready.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.